You would think a nigga born again. I've been gone for a minute, boy. Tell your girl daddy home again. Yeah, I got my mode.
Hi guys, hope you're doing good. Today I'm going to talk about my experience as a Nigerian graduate looking for a job in England. Now, I actually grew up in England. I went back to Nigeria with my parents. I did the remaining part of my secondary school in Nigeria. Then I went on to University of Nigeria. After graduating from uni, I came back to England, obviously after my youth service. Came back to England, did my master's. Then the job search started. I applied for many jobs. I did not get any. I know I sent out a lot of CVs. I lost count at some point, but I know it was a lot. And I actually had to end up sending CVs to jobs that I didn't really want, but because they were graduate jobs, I just thought, okay, let me just see if this will work. All to no avail, trust me, nothing happened. I didn't get any job. No one called me for interviews. I thought, okay, maybe my CV is not written properly. Maybe I don't have the keywords in my CV. So I had to get my CV looked over by a professional, because that's one of the things you should do. It was looked over. The CV I was told that these are some things you need to take care of. I did that, sorted it out, made sure that I had the key points that basically the search engine actually pinpoints. So that's what I did, and I sent my CV out, thinking that, okay, this is it. This is the time to get that job that I need to finally have that cash, to buy whatever I want and do what I want to do. No, it just wasn't the time. It didn't work. At the end of the day, what happened? I lost hope. I just said, you know what? Maybe it's just because I'm black. Maybe it's because my name is so long. Oninechi Madubike. That's what you see on the CV. Maybe that's just what it is, because I don't know what else it is or what it can be. Come on, I have a master's as well. It's not even just a degree. Or maybe it's just that my degree is from Nigeria. Maybe that's what it is. So I gave up hope. I said, you know what? I'll just continue with the job I'm doing now. I was doing a menial job, so I continued doing that. Then I decided to apply for a better job in the area I was, but more like in retail. So that's what I did. I continued in retail, but I found an easier one. Trust me, I worked in many places. I worked in a restaurant, I worked in McDonald's, I worked in a bouquet shop, Ladbrokes, William Hill. I worked in many places. At some point, I went to look for a job in a restaurant, and it was for a cook assistant. So basically, you have to do all the washing, the cleaning, the mopping. The man told me, no, we need a man because you're a lady, you're not strong enough. I'm like, excuse you? I need a job and I came to you. What do you mean I'm not strong enough? He said, yeah, what we have to do, we need a man to do it. I'm like, I've been washing pots, I've been cleaning, I've been cooking for like 20 years or so. So if it's about experience, I have it. He said, okay, we'll give you a trial. Then you see how the job is and we see how you work. Then we know. I went for the trial. No, actually, I didn't go for the trial. I got a better job in a retail shop, so I didn't go. So that's how it's been since. I've been working like that, saving money, trying to get something better. But I totally gave up applying for jobs in England, because I think the good jobs are for the Brits, yes, whether white or black, but people that grew up here or that have degrees here, or maybe just white. Because I know a story of a guy that changed his name to John something, John Smith, John Edwards, I can't remember, but he applied for the job. He got called for an interview because of the name or whatever. He went for the interview only for the interviewer to actually open his mouth and tell him, oh, you're black. He said, yeah, I'm black. He said, oh, but your name doesn't seem black. So I'm sorry, but we're looking for a white person for this position. We can't interview you. Normally, you're not even supposed to say that out loud. You should just tell them, do the interview, or just tell them we can't, the position is filled, whatever you want to do. But yeah, that just made me believe that I should just relocate and look for jobs somewhere else, or just go back to my lovely country, Nigeria. So God did it for me that I applied for a job that needed more than my qualifications. I just thought, why not? You know, I did. It's in a different country. I won't say it yet because it's gonna be a surprise when it happens. It's in a different country. I applied, and I got called for an interview. I had Skype interview. After that, after 4 hours, I got told that, yep, congratulations, you've got the job. I was shocked. Trust me, you can imagine how happy I was. I was jubilating, dancing, laughing, and laughing at England because England sucks. England is trust me, is depressing. So I'm so happy that that worked out that way. So my advice to you is that no matter how hard it seems, you might think, oh, I've spent money on my education, I've got my degree, but now I can't find a job. It's been 2 years, 3 years, my mates are already driving, they have their own cars. Just take it easy, because I feel like the fattest dog is, the patient dog is the fattest bone. So it's like saying, your blessing is really large, it's really amazing that God is taking his time to build it up. He's giving others theirs quick now because they are small. That's what they ask for, but you ask for something great, and it's taking God time to make it for you. So when he gives it to you, it might be late in your eyes, but when you see the blessing, you will jump up and you will know that really you made the right decision to be patient. So that's the short story of everything I've said now. So finally, it will be done for you. Just have just little more patience, just little, okay? So that's my advice to you guys for today. Thank you once again for watching my video. I love you guys and I'm grateful to you. Subscribe, like, and share so that you can encourage someone else. Okay? Bye.
Woman about the wall. Shakez, Baba got sauce. Shakez, Baba sauce. Bad guy sauce.